We have 3 big games today. Arsenal away to start. If we win, we can go level on points with Chelsea and potentially above them on goal difference. Certainly above them on goal difference, as ours is plus 12 better than theirs. Then, after that, we face Manchester City, who are top of the table and could close the gap to them. Following that, it's an FA Cup semi-final at Wembley against Aston Villa before tomorrow, a Champions League doubleheader in the semi-finals against Tottenham, sandwicing a game against Southampton before we head towards the end of the season. We will know after tomorrow whether we have 1 or 2 or no cup finals to attend this season. I hope it's 2, as we've already attended 1 and we failed, so let's attend 2 more and win those. Please. And the title is not gone yet. Beat Arsenal, beat City. Pray that they drop points in this first match day weekend, as well as they too have a game in hand over Chelsea. And you never know. You never know. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this series and are looking forward to the next series, which will be starting very, very soon indeed. But let's get this final season at Hull done and out of the way. But there's still plenty to play for before it is done and out of the way. Let's go and win ourselves some silverware. At least put us in a better position to win some silverware in the remaining couple of episodes this season. Arsenal 11 with Bernd Leno in goal. Maitland-Niles, Lindelöf, Ginter, Senesi and Tierney. Guendouzi and Emil Smith Rowe's up there with some of the top goal scorers in the league this season. And a front 3 of Patrick Schick, Mateus Cunha and De Ketelaere. I can actually quickly glance at their bench. We have a number of players that have scored 15 goals so far this season, including our own Lautaro Martinez in the Premier League. I think the top goal scorer is on 19. We've always had a player there or thereabouts in our Premier League time so far with regards to Golden Boot. But I would very much like to be topping the actual table, not just the goal scoring charts come the end of the season. We won the Premier League last year. There's still the chance to retain it. And I won't give up fighting until City are mathematically out of our reach. Oh, they've backed off. Keane Lewis-Potter, and Bernd Leno is drawn into a top save to start the day. Sun is shining here at the Emirates, but we can't provide a sunny start to the game. Cancelo down the line. Winks is there. Arsenal got Burnley coming up. I don't know what City's remaining fixtures look like. Sharp turn by Lautaro. That was nicely done. Just scored in the Milan derby in real life. Still, as far as I'm aware, I haven't seen, according to Twitter, a second goal go in. So Inter Milan still winning the Milan derby here as I record this afternoon. Lautaro has support from Curtis Jones. And that's excellently worked. And a wonderful first goal for us this afternoon. Hull 1, Arsenal 0. Lautaro with another. I believe that's his 16th of the Premier League season so far. And one of the best worked team moves we've done for a little while. Slightly fortunate with a couple of the passes, just evading an interception, but I'm pleased with that. It wasn't necessarily right in the corner as I'd hoped, but past the keeper is the most important thing. We lead. Well, City have just taken the lead against Bournemouth, literally within seconds of us taking the lead here at the Emirates. That's annoying. They've backed off Lautaro. Whoa, Ginter's gotten a lot underneath that, deflection-wise. Is it a corner or a throw? It is a corner. He's had a header from a corner already, Lautaro, but missed it awfully. And Keane Lewis-Potter had the run on the man there, Guendouzi, but he can't aim his header well at all either. There's been some call actually to draw Keane Lewis-Potter slightly more central, so perhaps I'll do that and bring him a little bit further inside, get him a little bit more involved in the play, as he has had a quieter season than we're used to him having out on that left-hand side. But I guess as a club, we have had a quieter season Premier League-wise. We are still, though, competing in 3 competitions here. He just hasn't had the end product as many times this season as he did last. But you can't expect someone to perform every single week, every single season. They're backing off again here, but where do I go? There's still a wall in front of me of red and white shirts. Wilkes tried to squeeze it through a gap that wasn't there. Never mind, it'll be 1-0 at half-time. Happy enough with that. We just have to make sure that we get the wins to start and then hope that City drop the points. But without the wins, it doesn't mean anything. So we need to make sure that we just keep hold of this 1-0 scoreline until the end. And goal difference is slightly in their favour, I think. We were plus 42, they were plus 45, perhaps. So again, if the results are to go the way we need them to, then goal difference will swing in our favour. But we need to get sure. We need to make sure that we get the results, and so far we are doing so. Smith Rowe inside to Matteo Guendouzi over the top, looking for Pavon, who's on at half-time for Patrick Schick. He's so electric fast, and it's a really great ball, and it's going to fall to Smith Rowe. It's not Smith Rowe, it's to Ketelera, and Arsenal are level. Saw the blonde hair and thought it was Emil Smith Rowe sneaking in at the back post. Disappointing to lose our lead, especially in that fashion. Just everybody missing it in the middle. Garcia Villa couldn't get there, neither could Mateus Cunha. Sturyu missed it too, and De Ketelera's there just to volley home. His first goal of the season for Charles De Ketelera. That's really annoying. Senesi driving all the way forward from centre-back. And now, might well be... Oh, dead pass. Might well be a long way out of position if we could catch him on the counter. Absolutely horrible pass to try and get that into the midfield. And Smith Rowe and Giovanni could cause us problems. Right, now we can counter. Go on, Keane. Play him through. Lovely ball. Let's get the win at least, regardless of what City are doing. Nice turn. Keane Lewis Potter. No goal. Bernd Leno with the stop. Maybe he's just been unlucky this season, Keane Lewis Potter, not to have the same sort of goal contribution tally that he has done in the past couple. Because he's done everything right there and still not gotten the goal. Pavon in behind, and it could be Arsenal that get the goal. It should be. It is. Giovanni at the back post. Arsenal will win it here at the Emirates. And so quickly, things can change in the Premier League. We are millimetres away from Keane Lewis Potter giving us a 2-1 lead of our own. And on the counter at the other end, another cross from the right-hand side from Pavon, who has made a phenomenal difference off the bench. What an impact sub that's been for Mikel Arteta. And unfortunately, it's going to be nil point. Nil point from the Emirates today. Maitland-Niles is with me here. I will cross. Lautaro, don't get fouled. Don't get fouled. Charlie Barnett. Don't, ref. Wallace. I had to shoot. I had to try something. Don't know why Guendouzi went back towards his own goal there. That was a little bit of craziness from him, but Arsenal have turned it around, and Arsenal will win at the Emirates, and Manchester City, I believe, will have done the same. They were 2-0 up last I saw. 2-1 is the scoreline against Bournemouth, and that is all she wrote for the title race this season. We are 12 points behind with 15 points available. So, in the interests of time and not to waste yours, there's no point, is there really? Let's sim the remaining Premier League games and concentrate on our cup football. Up next then will be the semi-final of the FA Cup against Aston Villa, followed by the first leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League against Tottenham Hotspur. Aston Villa have Emi Martinez in goal, Gilbert, Connor Cody, Rojas and Lato. It looks like a back four. Brozovic, Douglas Luiz, then probably three, yes. Robin Hack, Ritsu Duan and Harvey Elliott on the right with Patania up top. Villa, if it was a league fixture, you'd say it should be a straightforward victory. In the Cup, form books aren't as reliable when predicting results, and obviously they've done phenomenally well to get themselves to the semi-final. As have we, though. Bayer is into the starting lineup, as is Luca Pellegrini. Wilts moves to striker as Lautaro is dropped to the bench for stamina reasons, and Sigankov comes in on the right-hand side. Lewis Potter again pushed a little bit further forward and a little bit further central in the 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 formation that we're playing right now. So hopefully he can be more involved, and fingers crossed we can get ourselves through to the FA Cup final for the second time in our whole City career. Here's Robin Hack, tackled well and quickly turned around. Sigankov into the middle to Sangare. Actually, Rob Wallace starts ahead of Curtis Jones as well. Is one further change I didn't mention at the beginning. Is Callum Elder going to come forward? He is, and well, it's poor tracking from Harvey Elliott. He needs to do better than that. Give his defenders a lot more support. Barnett rises to challenge well. Looks for Victor Sigankov, who is left-footed, but I've just not got the space to do anything there. Rob Wallace quickly to Charlie Barnett, trying to get it out of his feet. Is that a foul? No, nothing given by the referee. Oh, I thought Wilkes was going to get that back there and put Villa under immense pressure at the back. And we have done, but Douglas Luiz has done brilliantly. It'll fall to Keane Lewis Potter, and still we could cause some problems here. Wilkes, back to Lewis Potter, out of his feet, shot well blocked. Doing all of the attacking in the opening stages, and hopefully for the majority of the game as well, although still 0-0. Wilkes to Barnett, and Sigankov is arriving. You going to come forward, Roma? Doesn't look like it. We go for a 1-2 with Sigankov maybe. Well, Wilkes' run has opened up some space. And Wilkes is going to have to get involved to keep hold of that. Is that a foul? It should be and is. Thank you. Lewis Potter having his feet taken from underneath him. Now we have a great opportunity from a free kick. And Lewis Potter himself can take it after winning it and having decent free kick stats. Right. Times yellow! Off the post. Off the post at Wembley. So close to an opening goal. Sigankov waiting. And there's the run by Bayer. And Wilkes. Oh, he forgot the ball! Roma! Oh, Barnett's offside. Bayer, what are you doing? I want him to cross that first time and he's completely ignored the football. You moron! That support in the shape of Gilbert at the minute and Patania, but the striker's not in a central area right now and he won't score from there. Could score from where he is now though, but Harvey Elliott won't find him. Bayer tucking in central. I mean, last time we drafted Bayer in, he was wonderful. So far in this game, wayward with his touch and wayward with his positioning, but Victor Sigankov has worked that nicely. And Keane Lewis Potter out of his feet. Desperate for a goal. Keane Lewis Potter certainly been more involved in that new position. Stay with a very good header, but Emi Martinez is equally a very good goalkeeper and will stay at 0-0. Forward to Barnett. Sangare out to Potter. And there's Wilkes. Look at that run from deep from Barnett. And around the outside, here's Victor Sigankov. Takes it on his left, not his right, and it straight to the defender. A chance to take the lead before half-time, but it will be goalless at the break at Wembley. And still, anyone could win this. Let's start the second half positively. We kept Villa relatively quiet in the first half, but we haven't been able to take that lead yet. That first goal is going to be so crucial. Can we win that header and try and find a teammate with it? We can't. They haven't yet created much, Villa, and I really am desperate to take the lead as soon as possible just to ensure that these spells of positive play and high pressure that we're putting on their defence actually pay off. Wilkes. Oh, he sent the defender and thumps it home. Oh, that's a lovely goal. Malik Wilkes taking the ball by the horns, the game by the scruff of the neck, whichever cliche you want to use, and rifling us 1-0 in front. Getting the nod up top rather than out wide and making the most of it. Not the best of turns, to be fair, but the defender just didn't deal with it well enough. Getting it away on that left. I could have finessed it. We went for power and Emi Martinez stretching, but nowhere near it. Hell of a goalkeeper in real life, by the way, Emi Martinez. Really flourished at Aston Villa. But unfortunately for him, he's not going to do anything to stop that. We lead in the FA Cup semi-final. Lato down the line to Robin Hack. Found well. Well blocked by Bayer, but falls back to him. Mitsjo's come on for Ritsu Duan at half-time for Aston Villa. Hoping to have a similar impact to Christian Pavon in the previous game for Arsenal. But so far, no dice for Aston Villa going forward. Nothing to show for their offensive efforts other than that tame shot on goal there. Malik Wilkes rides that challenge. Keane Lewis Potter's in space. This could be the goal to finish it. Oh, the angle's tight. Martinez makes the save. I couldn't really cut inside with the pace I was going at. I certainly would have lost possession. Patania's coming off up top for them. And I'm not sure who it was that came on, actually. It's Keenan Davis coming on up top. Oh, how was Garcia Villa not won that header? Got flattened. What is that for a first touch as well? Excuse me, Mr. Wallace. Sort your life out. That's terrible. Into Barnett again. Around the corner. Wallace. Oh, it's good football. It's excellent football. And Rob Wallace makes it too. I probably should have played the extra pass. And when Wallace shot there, his body position was terrible. And how that ended up going in the back of the net, I'm not sure. But we lead by 2-0. It's wonderful football, though. That is a dream goal. And, oh, he's just managed to cut his left leg so tight to his body that he's able to bring it... Yeah, no, that's a FIFA goal. That's a physics engine not really being that realistic kind of goal. There's no way he could do that with his with his hip joint in real life, but we'll take it. It's Hull City 2. It's Aston Villa 0. It's an FA Cup final appearance for us again. And hopefully this time we'll win it. It's just good defensive positioning and good recognition of the in-game tactics that I have to play a slightly higher line. They drop, but then they're like, let's push, let's step up a little bit, and it worked quite well. Here's Harvey Elliott. Back inside to Gilbert. Could be a chance here for Villa. No. Chance gone. Yes, chance gone. Shouldn't have gone to ground there, Harvey Elliott, and this could be a perfect opportunity maybe to get a third. He's just got the legs on Connor Cody. And bink. Sorry, Emmy. 3-0. Game over. We're coming back to Wembley for an FA Cup final again. Lato down the left for Villa. One final hurrah perhaps for them. Oh! Nearly! Brilliant header by Keenan Davis. It might have been going wide, but Anana wasn't taking any risks. You see it bending back towards goal. Maybe it was on its way in, you know. Harvey Elliott with the corner for Aston Villa. And with 2 minutes to go and a clearance. Oh, no, they're going to go for the other corner. I thought for a minute he was going to bring it down and try and get it back into the middle. Probably would have preferred something from open play, I would have imagined, rather than the set piece, because we've dealt with all of their set pieces so far. It wouldn't let me change play until it was guaranteed that my man wasn't going to get to it. But we have been able to win the game, and convincingly so. Another clean sheet for Anana. He's been a revelation for us in goal. Galacci was good, but Anana has been a step yet further forward, and we are through to the FA Cup final at the end of the season. Who will play? We'll wait and see. But now it's time for, it would be Watford or Coventry City. Watford, I mean, we've got to be favourites for that. We've got to be favourites for that. I almost hope Coventry City make it, just for the beauty of it. Coventry City making it all the way to the FA Cup final would be unreal. Sorry, mate, I forgot. Don't care about your contract, to be completely honest, pal. Spurs away. Champions League semi-final number 1. Tottenham's 11 with Strakosha back in goal for them. Not sure what's happened to Perrin. Reguilon, Ayoma, Tapsoba, Barrow, Ortiz. Souček and Fabinho's a strong CDM partnership. Rolls on the left. Pinto at cam. Pinto, despite leaving us, has still managed to make it to a Champions League semi-final. But hopefully we can deny him the chance to get to a Champions League final. Sorry, Leonardo, but we are on a mission. We want Champions League glory at your expense. Jack rolls. Nice tackle by Joao Cancelo. And down the line to Malik Wilks, looking to get in behind Thomas Souček is trying to close me down, but he's not going to get anywhere near me. Curtis Jones with a smart turn. That will fall free to Lautaro. Just play it short to Sangare. I could go all the way out wide to Joao Cancelo. We've got Tottenham pinned here. Sangare, well, why not? Oh, off the bar! Sangare never scores even a tap-in, let alone a whirly from the edge of the box. But my God, what a strike. I didn't expect that. It was just more opportunistic than anything else. And he very nearly took the opportunity. Wow, what an effort. Cannoning back off the crossbar. And now at the other end, we're having to rely on our defenders to get the ball away. We've done that well. Curtis Jones, again, looking for Malik Wilks, who's got Reguilon on strings in these early stages. We'll play Sangare in again. He's in a bit of an offensive mood, isn't he? And look at Lautaro, could be in there, but poor pass, unfortunately, on this occasion. That's why we don't usually use him in attacks. Sangare, wow, what an effort. 17 minutes played. It's still 0-0 in this first semi-final. That is a strong challenge from Elder. I'll look for Curtis Jones. I will find Lautaro instead. Hit it early because the defenders are coming. And Strakosha makes the save. Wilks ended up in some space on the far side. Should have played the extra pass, I'm not sure. Wilks with the ball in. Souček with a header away. Curtis Jones brings it down. He's sat up nicely, but unfortunately Leonardo Pinto is right in front of it and we won't have another chance. Throw for Tottenham. Reguilon takes it quickly to Pinto and into Jack Rolls, who's turned sharply, but we've gotten the ball away. That was a risky pass, Ches. Don't do that too many more times. Lovely ball by Lautaro into Malik Wilks. Reguilon will have the pace to keep up there. We'll look for Lautaro again. And then maybe for Wilks again. Can't quite get his feet sorted. It's rebounding around. That could have gone anywhere. Strakosha gets it under control. The Hull fans in that corner waiting to celebrate a goal. An away goal, of course. Feels weird to talk about away goals when you're playing against a team in the same domestic league as you in a European competition. But, of course, It would be an away goal if we can get it, and it would be very important as well overall for the tie if we can get it. But so far, Tottenham standing firm. Been perhaps a little bit lucky at the back with the bar hit and a couple of deflections bouncing around, but it remains goalless so far. Trying to control possession at the beginning of this second 45. You can see how the defence are just sat up and lined right across the pitch in front of their defence. It's so difficult to break down here, Tottenham. Lautaro takes a tumble. And we have to make sure that we don't gift them an opportunity to get in front in this tie. Jones back to Sangare. Out wide. Centrally. Come on, Lautaro, make the run. That's the run. That's the run. There's the goal. A lead in London and an away goal to boot. Lautaro Martinez, one of the competition's top goal scorers this year. One of our top goal scorers, one of our best players we've signed in a striking role for quite a while. Yes! Ayoma through the gap to Fabinho. Lovely little back heel. Pinto. Last thing we want is for him to score a goal or get an assist. Wilkes, who's going to be coming off momentarily. Barnett looked like he was going to rush around the outside. In the end, he didn't. Giving the ball away. And we're on the back foot again. Pinto to Harry Kane. Bodies flooding forward, including Fabinho from CDM. Bovain back to Barrow Ortiz. Bovain's the obvious. And he finds it to his feet here, the Dutchman. Oh, still no cross. Is he wanting to go solo, Stephen? He's not. Barrow Ortiz in support. Wait, Barrow Ortiz has opened up for him. Barrow Ortiz! I didn't think he was a threat. Young Barrow Ortiz, the regen. I didn't expect that to be an issue whatsoever. Alright, I shouldn't have dived in with Garcia Villa, but I mean, I didn't expect the right back to do that with his left foot once he cut inside. That's a stellar finish. Steyu nearly got there. Onana nearly got there. Nobody did. It's 1-1. We still have the away goal advantage, so to speak, as Wilkes goes off for Pedro Neto. But Spurs are back in it. To Barnett. I'd love to respond before the end of the game. Absolutely love to respond before the end of the game. Neto will cut back, get an early ball in. There is a man in the middle looking for Barnett. Nearly fell for him too. We'll knock that down the line there to Lewis Potter. And Curtis Jones. Oh, do I shoot? No. Probably the best decision is to just try and find a teammate and work something. Go on. Go on. Bury it. No. Extra pass was there and Barnett would have been in. Oh, Ches, you've wasted it. Brilliant move. We've done that quite a bit in the past couple of episodes. Put together some really nice flowing team moves. But, oh, God, that's frustrating. That could have been it. That could have been a 2-1 win and a second away goal. Heung-min Son on for Jack Rolls, but it's going to be too little too late to make any sort of difference for Son going the other way. And Barnett needs to make a difference now. Neto is on to have the impact. Keep it in play. He has done. Deliver the ball. He has done. Barnett went for the overhead. And, well, I don't think he barely got off the ground before he ended up on the floor again. So 1-1 draw in the semi-final first leg. We have the away goal advantage, but there's all to play for still in the second leg tomorrow. We will end the league season tomorrow. We will also have that second leg against Tottenham. So 5 games tomorrow. It's Watford. Oh, I feel for Coventry. I would love to have had Coventry City in the FA Cup final, but it's to be Watford. It'll be Tottenham Hotspur and our season finish tomorrow, and then the day after we'll have a double upload, provided we can beat Tottenham. We'll at least have one upload as an FA Cup final special, if not 2 videos the day after tomorrow with an FA Cup final and a Champions League final. But we'll have to wait and see what happens in that second leg at home against Spurs tomorrow. That will draw us to a close for today. Unfortunately, the league title was one step too far. The FA Cup is still available, as is the Champions League. Let's get to that final tomorrow. I'll see you then.